Hey, if I'm sending you this video, it's because you have supported me for many, many years as I have worked to realize my capabilities and whatever, it doesn't matter. It's not about me. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support. Here's what I have to gift back to you. Behind me is a platform called Poly. You probably heard, I'm working on it, or you have if you don't, it's a platform where we are, basically it's supposed to be an operating system for business, but essentially what it's supposed to help you with is be able to automate different things, right? And this is the closest thing to what I could build with all my skills and all my time. So let me, enough with that. So here we're in the dashboard, and typically, actually, when you come in, you will see something like this. Now, the interesting thing about this is like this helps you pick different like experiences you want to have in Poly, right? I'm gonna go down here, and I'm actually gonna just apply the focus to show everything. But if I came in here and then I said like, let's say only prospecting, it should only show me the prospecting, like, limited tabs up here. You see those have changed. If I go into focus mode again, and then I kind of show, let's say engaging, you'll see that that will animate and change there. So here, if I go in here and then I hit focus mode again. Anyways, my whole point, my whole point is that that feature works. But after you do that, you have two ways to interact with Poly. One is down here where you can be able to just kind of pop up this chat and pick an avatar for Poly, pick a voice for Poly, and then obviously if you can talk to Poly, you can talk to Apollo, you can talk to a campaign manager, deep researcher, you can talk to different workers. And so all you need to do is come in here and you just say, and you click that, and it should get started. Hey Polly, how's it going? I'm making a video. Can you go ahead and say hi to the people in the video, introduce yourself, and make a joke? So we're gonna give her a second there because
Yo,
um,
what's up, everyone? I'm Polly, Princeps operator in the background, making the chaos look organized. And don't worry, unlike your group chat, I actually respond on time.
oh wow, damn, you came at the group chat. You ain't gotta do them like that, Polly. Don't worry though. Don't worry though. I'll fuck with it. I'll fuck with it. Yeah. So you can have a conversation with Polly. Now the next thing is actually down here. So down here, you'll see that when I pop that open, it will bring up a new chat. This is the other modality that you have to be able to communicate with Polly. Now, if I come in here, you'll notice actually that this has changed quite a bit. For example, transcription actually works. And not only does transcription work, we can be able to have it live transcribed here. There's also this feature here where you can kind of expand and like decrease the chat window. This one here allows you to expand, delete chat history, just create a new chat and attach files, right? There's also this new feature here. So I'm gonna zoom out a little bit here so you can see it. But there's this new feature which allows you to basically have text to speech here with yeah, it allows you to have text to speech. So basically, any voice you pick here will be what Polly's messages will be read in, right? So if you come in here, you can have it on auto, generate and also autoplay. So let me actually zoom in here a little bit. So you can have it on auto generate and autoplay. Like basically, it'll auto generate each and everything, each and every oh, it actually came back. I was actually a bit nervous about this because I didn't see anything like pop in live. Yeah, but it'll generate Polly's yeah, you get my point. Get what I'm trying to say. It's late. I'm tired of shit. Um, so there's also another feature in here which I want to be able to actually show you. So here I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna say Hey Polly, I'd like you to pull up my previous but basically what we've been working on. I think what I want us to work on is a script for an influencer, for an AI influencer, just to kind of say, hey, this is the changes that we've made in Poly. I think we had already worked on this, so you have some memory on this. Can you work on that for me? So you'll see that that came in. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to hit send. Then we'll shift focus from here for a bit, um, and go to some other places. So the other places that I want to take you include some new additions. And so up here, you'll see we have a new influencer tab. If we're going to here, you'll actually see that we have HeyGen integrated. And in here, you'll start to see that we have the avatars coming in. We have the different voices, obviously. These are not the same voices as Microsoft. These are HeyGen voices. But they are going to be voices that actually help us be able to create more lifelike avatars, right? So we're loading the avatars right now, so we're going to give that a second. While that is happening, there's a few other things that I actually want to show you. One of which is the podcast feature. Now, this one is, I'm really actually enjoying this a lot. So what I'm going to come in here, I'm going to do is I'm going to minimize this. It's still going to allow Polly to chat, but I'm going to go in here and I'm going to look at my previous podcasts because I want to be able to generate a new one. And so I'm going to take this one because I've been enjoying this, and I'm going to basically, paste it in here. Give me a second. Um, Also, when you've generated a podcast, here's how it will look like. You'll hear the thinking. This is actually by DeepSeek. So if I go in here, this is by DeepSeek, the special one, the super intelligent one, and Kimi K2 Thinking. These are open source models, so we can actually get their full thought process, and you can be able to actually hear that. So we're gonna come in here. I'm gonna go in here. I'm actually gonna go to a different page just so that I can show you Polly in a different setting in case you like navigate to any of these pages up here. And speaking of which, these pages are just company, where you can see all your companies, your workspaces, your portfolio items, and your workflows. Today, we are not gonna get into that just because that's a whole other section. um, but we will, and this is how you'd more or less create a company if you don't have Polly do it for you. Um, and so, what is the next thing? So we were working on actually showing off some of the podcast capabilities. So we're gonna come in here. Um, there's one other thing I actually wanted to show you. So Polly responded. So there's actually two ways to interact with Polly. So there's this section over here where you're able to like talk to Polly and chat with Polly through the chat section. If you look down here, you'll actually see what I was talking about. So when I told you that you're able to actually, you can have it autoplay, which we'll test it with the next message. But you'll see down here that we have the actual audio. So I'm gonna play
I
this
pulled
for
up
you.
what we were working on for the AI influencer, Polly update script, plus your last feedback on how it should sound. What you said the script must include from our last pass. Polly voice slash persona, sharper wit, cooler cadence, unmistakably Polly, first person. Features to mention as updates slash changes.
So um, now this is actually where it kind of gets cool. If you're 10 minutes into this, thank you. Um, what we're gonna do here is actually we're gonna say, because we have 40 workers, right? I think we can make the script a bit better. Can we see what the creative, like the copywriter wants to do with this, or is there a better worker who's suited to like spice this up? So you want to give it a second for the text to show up, because if you don't, then it's gonna fail. But check this out. You'll see here actually that Polly will auto switch to the correct worker without me even having to switch. Ah, look at that. Did you see that? Let me zoom out. Let me zoom out. Oh, you missed it. So there's actually a toast. Oh, it's behind me. So there's a toast that shows up behind me. And it says like, hey, we just switched to the correct worker or a different worker. Some of the other things that you'll actually notice also here is that you will see that, it can make a bunch of tool calls. Here you can see the full tool call history, the context that it's gathering. But I'm going to bring your attention to the types of tool calls that it has. These are memory tool calls for different types of memory that we have. Now you can also copy the message, and that will also pop up a notification behind me that you can then see. Now, as that is being set up, I wanted to actually play you like a podcast for one of the previous podcasts that we've had.
Hey Kai, we've got a fascinating request today.
So in this podcast, you can actually be able to kind of have it read the thinking tokens. So we're gonna come in here, we're gonna click that, then we're gonna zoom out. And then we're
It's an inquiry into the meaning of life and
gonna
consciousness,
see here, this is
asking what it truly means to be alive and whether humans or AI. It's an inquiry into the meaning of life and
so I'm gonna pause on that a little bit so we can actually work on the script here. So let's see. Okay, just got upgraded. Okay, so um, okay, hey, can we have Polly? Can we make this easy for me to copy so that we can be able to make sure that we basically don't include any parts of this that the model might mistake and actually read out loud? Because we just want the straight up script without actually having to, yeah, we just want the actual script without having to do anything. Just like copy and paste it and it just works. Yeah, so you see how because I didn't let it finish transcribing, it actually cut out there a little bit, so you're gonna be careful with that. So I was gonna show you a different modality to be able to use Polyen. So what I'm gonna come in here is actually that you see that this chat right here is active. So I'm gonna click that. As a matter of fact, actually, here's actually what I wanted to do. I should have started off and played some music. So we do actually have like a DJ set here. So if you look here, you'll see that there's a bunch of music here that has been generated. This is Google Lyria. I'm gonna pause that. We do have DJ DeepSeek too. Shout out to DJ DeepSeek. And also you can see all the information here. So when you click, let's say DJ DeepSeek, DeepSeek will actually generate the the like the prompts. Did you see that? Yeah, so that was cool. So um I'm probably okay, let's see here, let me see. Okay, so nice, probably just gave it to me correctly. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna find something called influencers. And so I'm gonna click that. I'm gonna come in here. It's still loading the influencers, so I'll reload it just to make sure that it's set up properly. But you're gonna come in here. You're gonna paste in your text. You're gonna paste in your text here. You're gonna paste in your text here. Sorry, shortcuts. Your text here, and this is gonna allow us to be able to work on those. So what I really want here to do is kind of focus in on the avatars. So I like how Annie looks. I think we can be able to use Annie. So I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna say, maybe Annie standing up. Mm, I'm not sure if these are portrait. So yeah, so we're gonna go with Annie, and then we can do a studio one. I'm not sure which one actually works properly. Shoot, just in front. Fuck it. Let's go down here and let's pick female, right? So we're gonna go down here. You can pick any. The preview you should be able to listen to them. I'm gonna just pick this one. I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna clean that up a little bit, and then I'm going to hit send. So we're going to come down here, we're going to generate the video, and then there's going to be a notification behind me that actually like says, you know, we're running this. Okay, so while that's happening, there is other things that I want to show you. So if we scroll down here, you can see that we have a calendar. This calendar is a work in progress, but don't worry about it. There's a browser feature where you can have the browser worker working in the background for you. Sorry, the browser worker can work in the background for you while you're doing other things. Oh yeah, this is kind of just like Windows, where you're minimizing things, and so if you minimize it, it's not gonna like stop it from working. But this is, you know, typically a workflow that I would go with. Um, okay, so let's see here. So we're then going to um we're then going to um continue here, and so let me see what was the next thing I wanted to show you. I showed you real time. So here's actually where you will find real time. Because of how the feature changed, like because of we're in a different page, real time will actually be changed. Will be actually in this icon right here, this icon. And so when you open real time, you can also turn off the avatar mode if you don't like it. And you can also pick a different tier here if you want to change it. This was also the other part which I wanted to kind of explain. So because of how the system is, we do have all these workers in here, right? So there's about like 40 of them, right? You can search workers. So if you wanted like a task manager, you can, you know, find the task manager. If you wanted to have a workflow manager, you can have a workflow manager. Now you're probably wondering, these are way too many features. Let's get something concrete. Um, the whole purpose of this is that I mean, if you come in here, these are based on your portfolio and your company and different things like that. As a matter of fact, um, if you come in here and you just say, do that and say, hey, Polly, let's actually pull up my information and my graph. You know, my user data and then my graph, and then we've been working on a few strategies, you know, make money moves. Some of the tasks also need to be moved forward. And also I want to be able to make sure that the um, I want to make sure that the workflow teams. No, shoot, I don't want to do that. The reason why is because I wanted to actually show something much cooler. Let me close this. Is this the chat? No, this is not the chat. It's a new chat. Okay. Um, if we actually go here, into the old chat, um, we'll see here that this was actually a really good example of a use case that I think you might want to do, or you might want to experience, right? So here I'd started off a chat and like this chat, and I'd actually like I'd made an Instagram post that was like, it was basically something on the lines of like, fuck New Year's resolution. You know, I always am. And so yeah, and so I wanted to make, oh my God, bro, this video. Man, I'm tired, bro. I'm not doing this again. It's 1 a.m. Um, okay. So this was an interesting chat, because this chat was where I'd started off like actually explaining an idea of a concept I had. And while I explained it, I'm talking to Polly, and Polly's kind of breaking it down. So we're like, okay, let's work on it as a blog post. And so I keep talking to Polly here. Polly kind of helps me here. Oh yeah, by the way, this button right here is used to expand the chat. So the chat expands like that. Here, let me do it again. Let's close that. Let me do it again. There we go. As a matter of fact, you can also still pull up, still want to pull this up and make sure it's still generating. Okay, it might take a while actually, but fuck it, we ball. So Yeah, I'm talking to Polly. Polly like pulls up some, some data and it's like, okay, hey, that's what's up. It reads it to me. It logged in the blog type. So I was like, oh, I wanna be able to like, write like work on this as a blog. Polly was like, dope. Polly wrote the first document for this, saved it in my personal workspace. If you actually want to see where this are, like, what's your workspace, you actually can go here. So okay, let me show you with my mouse. So you can go to the Poly Hub here. You can go down to Overview. This will navigate you to the workspace page. You're going to scroll down a little bit and you're going to find whichever workspace you have created. I'm picking this one because this is where the document was saved. And then and so this was a document that was created and posted. And so up here you can see that we have dashboard, we have resources, and we have workflows. And so here you can actually see that document. So I'm going to zoom out here. I actually did a few different versions of it, but you can see this is that document. This is them writing that first draft of the blog post. This shit is fucking wild. Like, if you made it this far in the video, thank you. But this shit is fucking wild. And so basically, yeah, I'm gonna let me keep checking on this. Da, dun, dun, dun. So the video is still running. So this is actually where it gets kind of really cool. So I'm gonna zoom into like my message here. Sometimes it'll show you like a placeholder. Sorry, the camera died. Mm, the camera died. Let me see here. So I'm gonna disconnect from camera. Give me a second. Hey, we back, baby. So if I scroll here a little bit, you'll see that, okay, so I asked for the copywriter. So it automatically switched to the copywriter. The copywriter drafted a like, I think the copywriter is the one who created a new version of it that is like, copywritten. Obviously with every single worker, you're gonna get the same thing where you're gonna
The blog was not already written. There were 0 docs in the Princeps Polycap personal brand workspace when I checked. So I wrote it and saved it just now. Blog draft.
So I think there's actually an error with that tool, so I'll fix that. But I mean, look at the fucking number of tools, bro. All those tools have to work perfectly. So I'm thankful I am where I'm at. And then so I talked to Polly. So I talked back and Polly spoke. I didn't change it. Like the shit is cold, my nigga. This nigga killed it. Um, yeah, so I talked to Polly a little bit. We keep talking. The blog post gets written. We removed some like some placeholder text. Then I'm like, yeah, let's I actually messed up. I meant the blog publisher. So the blog publisher come in, and the blog publisher published the blog. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. What the fuck is this? Hey, them motherfuckers, them motherfuckers. Bro. Oh, finish me! Hold on. Chill, bro. You're gonna scare the white people, bro. Oh my god, you go. We them niggas. Alright. This is why this is dope. I'm fucking 23 minutes in and I'm still yapping about this shit, bro. Um, so we have a bunch of scenes with Shorty. If we make a long enough video, them scenes get clipped, which means the script that we give it. Oh, let me zoom out. The script that we give it can be broken down into various scenes, and the videos are generated, and then they're they're they they're put together, like glued together, and then they're posted. Holy fuck, I'm tired, dog. I'm actually really tired.
New year, new me, same obsession with results. I'm Polly. I don't help you work, I do the work. And now, I come with 40 workers, not vibes, specialists. You talk once, the right worker shows up. First, mobile. Actually,
That was the clip.
mobiles. So I'm with you when you're building, not just when you're sitting at a desk. Second, Automatic worker switching in chat. No 1 sec while I transfer you. I just switch. Instantly. Creators, yeah,
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's dope. Yeah, so as I was saying. uh, oh yeah, we can publish it. We can publish it. Hold on. We can open it? Oh, okay, guys. Yes. Let's publish it. So you can publish it. Okay, so what do I do? What do I do there? So you can come in here. If you have your social media accounts already connected, you click that. You come in here, right? I'm gonna zoom out. I'm gonna zoom in again. And then you can publish it. Now, I actually want to edit this a little bit because so the scene is in landscape. So it doesn't have like the scene is in landscape. So I want to edit it a little bit, but you can post directly from here on any of these accounts. Um, let's go back to the blog because this was actually dope. So the blog publisher kind of listened to all that gibberish that I'd kind of said above and published the blog. And so I wanted a Sora video, right? So I'm like, all right, fuck it, bro. I need a Sora video. And the creative designer like came into the did I actually point that out? Nah, I didn't. So the creative designer came in and created the video. Now the ironic thing is that this video right here that was created.
Here's the thesis. Meetings don't come from more hustle. They come from a system that forces clarity daily before you talk to anyone. So we run a 14-day sprint, pick one niche, one outcome, and ship one message. Not hype, just proof. If you want, I'll show the template next.
So that was generated entirely from me just saying this. Now, I'm being disingenuous. There's actually a lot of work and scaffolding that goes to this. Bro, but I didn't ask for an image. My God, I didn't ask for an image. You know what I'm gonna add? Clicking an image here and then just posting it directly to your socials. Let me know if you want that. Yeah, but like you can actually see the tools that it called. It called 9 tools. Bro, OpenAI killed it with the 5.2 model. Hands down, from now on, I'm just making content about me using Poly. Bro, anything I do on this shit is fucking dope. Is fucking cold. I digress. So it looked through its memories, it searched creatives. My nigga, we have 6,000 creatives, I think. It searched creatives. Didn't get any. Then it searched again. Didn't get any. Gotta fix that too. I think it's how creatives are encoded. They. Wait. So it searched again for a third time with no query, no model, just video. And it got some results. He got some results, baby. Now, oh yeah, no, that's a video right there. Yeah, that's yo, this is some crazy shit. This is dope. This is dope. Aha! Oh, homeboy might actually remember this. If you're watching this, you know which one this is. Cool. So we continue. Oh yeah, so that's just kind of weird. Like, oh yeah, I think I did this while cooking. I was in the kitchen. I was tired of shit. I'm tired of shit. And I was cooking and I was like, yo, I wanted to like, I had an idea, made a post, made a videos in the gym, whatever. But yeah, I mean, yo, I'm gonna just end the video here, but I just wanted to show you this because I'm like, that's a lot of shit. Honestly, if you come in here and you just say like music, you get started with that. You come in here and you say like, groovy hip hop. Um, you know, get Polly to generate some groovy hip hop for you. You then can just have a conversation with Polly either in live mode or in here's how we generate new music. I showed you how we do it with the old music. Bro, you can generate music here and then create a podcast. I didn't show you how to do a podcast. Did I show you how to do a podcast? I didn't show you how to do a podcast. You can combine the music with a podcast and create create no content. You have, bro, I haven't even talked about the council. The council is a group that runs the workers. A lot of dope shit. How do I end this video? Check out Polly. It is a lot further than you think. You can use it. I use it. I mean, you can see me use it. You know what we're saying. Fuck New Year's resolution. Yo, man, nah. I'm gonna share this one. Just with my close friends. So shout out to you for making it to the 30-minute mark. If you have made it to the 30-minute mark. Other than that, I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm really happy. Oh, one last thing. There's actually 3 ways to chat with Polly. There's a chat window. This chat window is similar to the pop-up chat window. Oh, sorry. There's a chat window down here. So you see this chat window. Pop that open. We're gonna pop this bitch open like that. Pop that bitch open like that. Then we cooking. Yeah. There's more features coming. Business intelligence. Shout out. Alright, so this is kind of a spoiler if you made it this far. We gonna have GDP evals. What I mean? That mean for each worker that does shit on for you, we're gonna evaluate the number of tokens that we use. Chill, sorry, it's some progress. Don't worry about it, but we're gonna basically look at the token. Then we're gonna look at the tasks that they were supposed to accomplish. Did they achieve the KPIs, the OKRs? And then we're gonna just basically give you an evaluation saying that here's how much this cost you, and here's the work that was done, and equate that to whether a human would have done it or not, and add in some human in the loop systems here. So that's a lot of fun stuff there. Yeah, so this one is actually just a graph that shows you how your data is related, how your data is connected. She kind of lit. You know which one that is. That's Polly, bro. Yeah. If you click any of these, it will zoom in and give you a bit more information. It'll show you tasks and different things like that. And so that's it. I'm rambling. Thank you so much for watching. I know we didn't get to go into the leads pipeline. I know we didn't get to go into the overlay pipeline too much, where you're gonna see all this, and you're gonna see KPIs, and you're gonna see that. I know that at this point I'm just flexing. I know that we didn't get into go into the creatives, and how creatives are created. How we have 6,000 creatives, probably more, growing by the day. I know we didn't talk about the viral content prediction, creating content that is viral, studying content that exists that is already viral, that was created, and the virality of it, and how did we get to that virality, so we can create viral content. I know I didn't talk about the browser automation. Hey, here's your integrations. So when you log in, this pops up here. You can create a new integration here. So in case you want them to go log in, on a specific website for you, this way you will do that. So this, here. So you see how this one basically goes and logs me in, gives them the base URL type shit. And so this is the worker crew. This is basically where they hang out at. There's a new calendar for the temporal view of what's been cooking, what's been happening on your behalf. Good shit all around. Thank you so much for watching. I will stop rambling on this train wreck. Shout out to the music in the background. and the music that is actually generated can be played as part of a playlist with shuffles. And I just finding myself rapping and shit. But thank you so much for watching. This has been a pleasure. I don't know if this will be useful for you. But I found it useful. I find it useful, and I obviously, if you want to see what happens in the platform for yourself, you're gonna come in here, and you click that, and then you want to come in here to mark red or clear all. You can just clear all, and have that collapse, and then just keep that. So, thank you so much for watching. There's just so much about this platform that I've spent so much time on. The next thing that is really going to be the big focus here is getting it to do work for me. So we do have a leads pipeline that is getting leads. It is active. These KPIs are going to be updated. That is the next iteration of this, where it can update that. I mean, so you can also run these directly from here, like literally directly from here. I'm looking at the terminal. It's running all of them. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for your patience, for your care. Yeah, I will make more videos. I will. I promise you. I promise you. And oh, look, you see the notifications? Is it see motherfuckers popping over here, Ah! Ah, they disappeared. Have a good night.